Hello and welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be going and streaming more Row Song of the Evertree tonight. Actually do have some interesting things to talk about for what I went and was doing for research, and let's go get things transitioned on over. Everything looks like it's going just fine. Need to remember to tell it to start recording. Is audio fine is my current question. It looks like audio is getting picked up. But I did go and look some more into uh Hanano Kotoba, which does actually there actually are quite a number of sites specifically for that, and I have one pulled up so that I can go ahead and talk about some of the interesting little things that are listed on it. Actually, it's just mainly a list of flowers and what they could mean for Hanano Kotoba. But one of the things I did find on it that was interesting was there was actually flowers listed for specific birthdays. Now, I'm not going to go and rate off what my flower would be. That'd be a very foolish thing of me. But it was interesting to go and find that. And what the heck was I doing again today? Oh, I was going to go plant the desert seed. And I also have Flora's quest to go do. Those are two of the things that I need to go and get addressed today. Oh, I, I briefly forgot what I was gonna do because I was so excited to talk about flower language more. Oh, and we have the other little Jazzy. And we have eggs! Am I a terrible person for my immediate thought being just how large of a scrambled egg or an omelet you could make with these? Probably. Food is one of my first thoughts for just about everything is, I wonder how that would taste, or I wonder how you would cook that. Eggs. Our Jessie is going to be a parent. Well, uh, as long as I don't go through with my... Wow, that looks like it could make good omelets. Yeah, they'll be a parent. Otherwise, we're gonna have omelets. Uh. And I just remembered that I need to go through the door to quickly get to the Plains District without just simply going and using Jazzy to fly there. I'm trying to go and make more use of this door. Oh, we have a quest down here. Interesting. What do they want? Hello there, my friend. What do you want? A different shirt. Okay, that is simple enough. Let's see, what do we have? We'll go ahead and give you the rustic hooded tunic. Oh, I just realized that giving you a hooded tunic is actually kind of rude. Oh. At least if it isn't like specially adjusted for the horns, which I unfortunately feel like his tunic probably is not properly adjusted for horns. Oh, and we have someone new that wants to move in, but let's see, if I'm alright, I can just go check like this. Yep. And you want to work at a hair salon. Interesting. But our objective for here is to go talk with Flora over at the temple, which is simple enough. But yes, I have back to the... Actually, no, I'll wait to talk more about flower language until after I've talked with Flora, instead of interrupting myself to read their conversation. What an impressive temple. What do you think, Eric? I agree. It is beautiful, but it is very bare. I didn't catch that. Eric and I have been together since we were children. He may not speak much, but I know him well enough to know he approves. We could, however, use your assistance on something. We believe some flowers would look wonderful in the temple. Is that something you could help us with, Omen? I'll go find some. Of course you must be busy. Let me know when you have some time, Omen. Okay. So we'll get... Well, you know what? This works well. We have a quest to find flowers, and I wanted to go talk about flowers. But as I was saying, I do actually have a little thing pulled up to go and look at for some of the flower language stuff, specifically for, I don't know. Oh, but eventually I'll remember that word enough to not have to double check its pronunciation every single time. Oh, and we have a new area to go and expand into. Let's take a look at what we have here. You are an interesting little fellow. And... oh, until it turned around, I thought it might have been a rabbit. And then it turned around and it was very distinctly not a rabbit. Okay. But, yes, let's see. Is there any specific flower that I've been thinking about reading on? Oh, yes. Thistle. Thistle. I hate thistle. That plant is evil. It is the only plant I've ever encountered that has thorns on the roots. And I don't know if it was just that one particular thistle plant I had to deal with, or if all thistle plants have thorns on the roof. But seeing the seeing that one of the meanings was nobility of character, that's like, yeah, no, that's an evil plant. I don't care. It's not a noble plant. You cannot convince me otherwise. And then I got a bit further and saw one of the other meanings was misanthropy, and that surprised me. That was not something that I would have ever expected to have a flower attributed to it. That's one of those things where I'm used to being symbolized in books in different ways, but the thought of it having like an actual something in the real world that could symbolize it outside of like, oh, this is what it means in a fictional story, that was a bit of a surprise to me. Another... oh, actually, let's see. Do we have any other interesting ones that I can go quickly check on? Ah, yes. We have strawberries, which was listed as being able to... trying to split my attention a bit too much, I think, but strawberries which were listed as potentially having a meaning of esteem and or love, which was kind of nice to know about, and it makes me... actually made me think of a lot of different Ooh. I like this fellow here. They have a interesting little ice horn, but it made me think of a number of different characters in shows that I've watched who are named Ichigo, because Ichigo is the Japanese word for strawberry. And just thinking of how a lot of them have a certain type of personality that actually would go and match with that definition or that potential symbolic meaning of esteem and love was interesting. And this is one of those reasons why it's always interesting for you to go out and do research into stuff, because you will it is very easy to end up discovering that there's a lot of overlap and stuff that you just never would have expected there to be overlap in. Like, I would have never thought that there yeah, that a lot of actually, now that I think about it, uh Ichigo does also have some other meanings if I remember correctly, but I most specifically remember the meaning of it being strawberry. I Oh, we have a kid there. But I do not remember any of the other meanings. That would require me to probably be looking at whatever kanji is being used for the name, and kanji is not something I am super well versed in as of yet. I think I only actually if I go look at my notes, which I'm not going to pull up because that's going to take way too much time. I think I only know maybe 50 or so kanji. Maybe not even that. It's hard to actually know for certain without going and pulling up my notes. I am getting lost in different trains of thought, so I apologize for my long pause as my brain is trying to jump between too many things. And I want to go and actually see if we can find another interesting flower to... Whoops, that was not the button I meant to press. Find another interesting flower to talk about real quick. Let's see. Is there... Maple. Maple I want to talk about quickly, just simply because there's a lot of characters I like who have maple leaves as their little mark or whatever, and maple can have a potential meaning of being reserved or reserving an action from doing something, or to reserve an action to do it later, kind of stuff like that. And that lines up with a number of the characters that I am thinking of that have that symbol. So it really is interesting to go and see how these can overlap in other media. And let's go activate that gate. Yes, I see all this. I don't care too much. I just want to go and open up the gate and get the chest and see what's in the chest. Oh, and at this little spot, once we go finish getting this place into a better state, there will be an Everkin merchant that will stop there so we can get some stuff from him in exchange for Moira. And... well, that chest didn't have anything that I was really hoping for. That's a bit unfortunate. But let's go get a desert seed started. We have the perfect desert seed made, so we can go work on that. And I am trying to grow my perfect seeds on the left side of the tree and my non-perfect seeds on the right side. And while that's going, I'm going to go see if I can find... oh. Huh. This is interesting. But we have another gnome house. So, scrolling through this list, I just came across oleander. And for Hana no Kotoba, oleander can have a meaning of caution or warning, which is interesting. It definitely does not go well with the oleander of this game, I feel like. Actually, he could be cautious, but I don't think that is how the caution is intended in the case of this, because the other meaning is a warning. So that's interesting. Now I'm just picturing some scene in a film or a movie and just a bouquet of oleander being delivered, or a bundle of oleander being delivered to secretly warn something of a problem that's going to arise. You know what? With this flower language thing, that would actually be something that would be a lot more interesting to see for, like, code stuff in other media. Is just like, ah, yes, a bundle of this or a bundle of that, a bouquet of this, a bouquet of that, to have different meanings. Like, that seems like it could be really interesting to me. But if I had never played Grow, I'll be perfectly honest, I would probably never have known about... Well, I actually did already know about Hana no Kotoba, just simply because I have had some small experience and knowledge of that in the past from talking with a friend that was from Japan. But the florography, which is for a better portion of the rest of the world, was something that was completely new to me. And I was still thinking about trying to go and find more things about florography to talk about, but the subject is interesting, but I have a bit of difficulty talking on it. I'll be perfectly honest. So I say that I've already thrown in probably 15 or so minutes of talking on it. But it's definitely a subject that, at least the Hana no Kotoba, is a subject that would be interesting for everybody to just kind of look into for themselves just a little bit. Heck, if even only just to, like, find out what the flowers for your birthday are and what they mean. But outside of that, I think I am going to kind of bring the conversation about flower language to a close here. I might go and have some more points to talk about it for next week, when I have a bit of time to actually go and do more research. There's only a day between this and yesterday when I talked about some of this, and I had a number of matters to go and address before focusing too much on research, unfortunately. And we're almost done with this island. Come on, break the rocks. So if I have a chance to go do more research and make more notes, I might talk about it more next time. But for now, we'll go bring that particular conversation to a close and think about things I want to talk about. I did say in the past that I want to kind of also talk about insects in these streams, and go and say this right now. If you guys have any particular insects that you really like and you want me to talk about, please go and leave a comment on this video whenever comments become available to be made on it. And I will go spend some time checking into information about the insect, and I will try and have that as a talking point in a future stream, because I always like having stuff I can research. And I'll admit that I without having stuff to look up and research, the things I can talk about are kind of limited, because I don't have a bunch of interesting stories to really go out and tell or anything, so I have to go and do research to try and maintain interesting topics. But it looks like we're actually... No, we can't be done. We haven't gotten a message telling us we're done. Oh. This bundle of rocks looked completely like it belonged, and I just simply didn't notice it. So that's everything, right? Yep, that's everything. And then this is the gnome's house. Yep. Oh. Oops. I wasn't expecting that we'd actually... I was trying to get out of here without disturbing your stuff. Unfortunately, that's... Okay, what kind of desert grows blue grass? I was... That's gonna be something I'm not gonna like the look of in the end, I suspect. I was really expecting, you know, a desert with desert-looking kind of stuff, and not blue grass to be growing all over the desert. Or at least if there's going to be a bunch of grass growing, for there to be a couple, like, oasis areas. Oops. That's just where I came from. I wanted to move over slightly to go grab some flowers from our finished perfected world. Yes, yes, I see all this. This is something that I would actually kind of like to be able to skip sometimes. At least for moments like this where I've accidentally gone back to the island or the world. You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna call them islands, because I do that by accident so many times that trying to correct myself every time is going to be a small problem. And how are we... Oops, that's not what I was looking for. So we found the Everkids. We need... Well, there's 6 critters. We're missing 1 nut. Missing 3 fruits, 2 fish, 3 insects, and 1 flower. Okay. You didn't go just how I'm... Yep. I thought I heard the sound of an Everkid. And that Everkid was most sure... Wait, what? Okay, so you are just out and about doing things. You're probably one of the ones that actually have managing this place, and not just simply a random one that's out and about. What the... Okay, you know, I was looking for something other than the giant pink dog for this place, but I think I'm gonna go with the giant pink dog, because the giant pink dog has a lesser chance to be nightmare fuel, I feel like. Yes, yes, I see you. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to pick a plant. There we go. And this is a fruit tree, so we'll go ahead and shake this and see what fruit we're getting from it. Come on, let me pick up the fruit. Abundant palms. Oh, I should actually go and chop down a few of these trees, simply because we need to for one of the blueprints. Wow, that tree was hard to cut down, and we got basically nothing as far as timber would go from like the size of that tree, you would think. I think I got like 3 things of timber, which is not in any way, shape, or form what I would expect. I think I'm gonna go and end up choosing that little yellow fox looking fellow for what I go and have as the, why are words escaping me? The animal I go and move into the nature preserve. And let's go break this rock down. I was kind of hoping we could get a few more fossils or whatnot, because if we could, then that would give us some more Evercoin to sell. Or it would give us some more things to sell for Evercoin. We do have a number of fruit trees around here though, which is kind of nice. Still not entire. Oh! And was that the last fruit we needed? No, we still need one more fruit. Okay. So let's go check out this tree and see if this tree is maybe the fruit we need. Nope. More abundant palms. Let's see, where am I at for time? We're only at about 30 minutes in, which actually feels like it is much... Feels like I have much more time left than I thought I did. I was thinking I was already close to the hour mark. So let's see, is this a new fruit? No, this is more ample melon. Darn it. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I was going to making friends with this fellow for what I wanted to move into the preserve. I almost forgot about him. Luckily I came back over here, otherwise I really would have forgotten about him. And we have a nut there that I can potentially go and harvest. Let's see. Grub eggs. Okay, so still not anything that I really want or care about, unfortunately. But we did get some flowers, so let's go take those to Flora. It's actually getting close to night, so we might get to go and see some of the lights turning on. Actually, it looks like we are getting to see lights turning on, which is nice. But let's go hope that Laura and Eric haven't gone to sleep just yet, which they actually might have. Nope, not yet. Need to provide 4 flowers. We'll go ahead and provide 4 serene bud. Actually, can I give more than 4? No, I can only give 4. So we'll go ahead and give 4 serene buds. And we've gone and got that accomplished. I'm gonna go take a small stroll around while it's night. Oh wait, that's right. I need to go place a few more decorations down while I have Moira. So let's go and get the last of our big trees placed right there. And let's see about some flowers in front of there. Okay, a flower, and it's kind of far away from where I was thinking it was. I was thinking we'd get something more... I was hoping for something closer to along the line of what would end up being a flower bed, but a singular flower, I kind of care a lot less about that. Oh, but we have the pond around here somewhere, right? Is the pond up here? Yeah, here's the pond. This is kind of neat. Not really what I was expecting, but it's really neat. I think that looks good up there. Then we have the mill over there. I don't know what exactly will be accomplished with that, but we have it. And let's see. We have the cafe. I can... Actually, no, I can't go and customize the cafe. I don't have enough Moira to do that. I think the next in-game day we might go ahead and spend a little bit of time spending our Moira to decorate things. And off we go through the night, waking up at the crack of dawn every day at least. So we're getting 456 Moira every day. Oleander was looking for you yesterday. Did I forget to mention this? Oops. Yes, you did forget to mention it, and that feels like it is a very important thing to know about. So we'll go talk with Oleander in a moment. And let's go have Jazzy drop down so we can go give Jazzy what Jazzy needs for the day. Luckily, we only have to do... This is a mixed thing. On one side, it's lucky we only have to do 3 of these each day. On the other side, because Jazzy needs to be interacted with so much more for all his things, just interacting 3 times a day makes it feel like it can be going really slow at times. But let's go stop in and talk with Oleander. Come on, where's the door? There's the door. Well, oh, it's you, Omen. Thank you for coming to visit. We've been really busy, so it feels like forever since we talked. Ilaria has changed so much since I got here. You've done a wonderful job of making it feel like home again. So much so that I really can't imagine leaving this place again. I've made so many new friends and watched you grow into an amazing person. I'm really proud to call you my friend. But you know this is only the beginning, right? I'm determined I will not be left behind. I'm gonna find my own way to help Ilaria continue to grow. Thank you, Omen, for giving me a reason to stay. You know, if you need anything, I'll be right here for you. Okay. That's not really what I was expecting, but that's kind of nice. Being supportive. And let's see about customizing some places now. Don't we have some decorative things for this finally? Yeah. Ooh, pretzel. You know what? I like the pretzel. We're gonna go put the pretzel there. Don't have anything for the top decoration just yet. But since we have the pretzel, we kind of have an idea for what color we want things to be, I think. Do we have something that's closer to a brown? Actually, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. And then maroon. Yeah, I think that looks good. Go and work on... Oops, that's right. I want to go do some more stuff back over here at this end before I start worrying about the other end. Oh, I need to go here real quick. No, I don't want to talk with you. I want to interact with the building. So, roof decoration. Oh, that's kind of cute. And now, roof decoration for the fronts. So, a giant thing of 5 stars. That looks really nice and really cute. Okay. Let's go take a look at what we can do for here, I guess. Is there any decorations? There is, but we don't have them yet. Huh. Now I'm curious what those decorations are going to be. And let's head off. Wait. Can I decorate this place? What would I even decorate with? Not nearly as much as I was thinking it was. It's just colors, which is admittedly just a little disappointing, but it's fine, I guess. Let's go take a look at the cafe, because we know the cafe has some stuff we can use to decorate it. And while I'm up here, I should go... Oh wait, that's just this making that noise. But we do have something here we can claim. It's the decorator item. let's see, we still need to customize 5 buildings 3 times. Well, we need to do it 4 more times, and we need to have another unique building built. Oh, hello, everyone. Let's... Darn it. Okay, fine, be that way. Oh, and now they're talking. Ah. Oh, I can go customize it like this. Okay, that works. Dancing roof beans or the coffee cup. I'm not sure. You know what? It's a cafe, so I'll go do the cup of coffee. Now let's go take a look at... What do you want to do? You want to work at a flower shop. Okay. I was really hoping for someone who wants to do something else, but at this point I think I might need to go and make a flower shop because everybody wants to work at a flower shop and nothing else, it feels like. Oh, you know what? I can go place this picnic area up here by the temple, I feel like. And that should go and get us our last unique building we need. And I need to go open up book and take a look at what we have accomplished so far. Huh. A top knot is not a hairstyle I've seen before in this game. And do we have the diner finished? We have the diner now. Okay. So I guess I could also go and build that too, potentially. No bones about it. Oh, we're getting lots of decorations. That's good. So, let's see. We need 3 more fish. 53 more fish. 11 ore. 21 gems. My math wasn't messed up on any of that. But that's it for going and customizing all these places. Let's go work on our worlds real quick. Oh, and we have places we can go and claim resources from, so we'll go do that after this. I still don't know how I feel about the snow fading away to just a certain shade of green. I would much rather if it had went and stayed snowy. But I'm picky. I very much like snowy environments. And oh, that's an insect and not a fruit or something. Okay. Not at all what I was expecting. Oh, and we have the little sludge things to go and break now. I see grub. Okay. I can go pluck that, but I don't really care. Something that I'm gonna have to end up deciding if I'm going to send this world away or not once it is finished growing. And admittedly, I am thinking about doing that just simply because this world was created for the sole purpose of getting materials or getting essences needed to make a perfect world seed. And I guess there are some other essences here that will be useful for going towards one of the other perfect world seeds, but I think by the time we're ready to actually go and work on that, we will have the seeds or the resources we need. I can actually probably go and check that after this, admittedly. Let's see. Oh, hello there, cat. Can I help you? You seem to think that I can. Did I forget to go and sing to these guys after I cleaned them the last time? Or do I not have to do that on the first time? I can't remember. Oh, let's water the tree. And we've got this grass to cut, so let's get that taken care of. That actually gives a somewhat decent amount of Moira. I did not think I was going to be getting that much Moira from that, admittedly. Oh, got another gem, luckily. Oh, it just occurred to me that I don't know how much we have for our things that improve stuff. Unfortunately, nothing is really that close. At best, it's like halfway there, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping that we'd have some stuff in the late 20s for how much we have of it, but no, we don't have even just 20 of any of those special items just yet, it looked like. Let's go pluck the weed, thing to our plants, and oh wait, there's stuff up there, that's right. I was supposed to say, we should be pretty close to done, but I've briefly forgotten that we also have a upper area here. Let's go up this side this time. So we've got more weeds to cut. Oh, and we're halfway there. Come on, you little... Stop running away. I'm trying to help. Ignore the fact that I'm chasing after you with a hammer. It's for your own good. It's a reflex hammer, not a squish bugs hammer. Okay, I can't even convince myself of that. It very much seems more like a push the bug hammer than a we're here to help you hammer. And yeah, I do like that little... Okay, I guess I should just call it a Kirk because that's what they're called in the game, but I do like that little critter down there with the ice horn and the little red tip on its tail. So I think I'm probably going to end up going with that one for the animal I choose to take from here. Actually, it's not going to go to a preserve. This isn't a perfect island, so hopefully I will go and get another pet house sometime in the near future. I'm actually kind of surprised that... Well, actually, no. Considering how much time I put into the first save that I was working on and never once came across the pet house, and then how much time I put into this one before I finally came across the pet house. I think it was like some 20 hours total time. I guess I really shouldn't be surprised that I haven't come across more. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this for fodder because I don't think I have any fodder. Ooh, we have fish we can start catching already. I didn't even realize that. Okay, fishies, who wants to be the first fish from here to be caught? Something that looks like a zebra turkey fish, which is oddly a real fish name, if I remember correctly. I feel like I just caught a piece of coral and not a fish. Like, I'll be honest, that fish felt more like it was a piece of coral. Hopefully I positioned that right to get the little green fish that's in there first and not another one of the little coral looking fellows. Oh, and we have... I'm sorry, that doesn't look like a perch either. So let's see, is there... Is there another one here that I can distinctly tell apart. Looks like this fellow over here. So let's try and get you specifically. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's go and mess around with getting them scattered about. Move away. No, I don't want... Okay. This may or... Okay. I'll say this may or may not work, trying to get them to move out like that. I think this is a different fish, but it might not be. So let's see. Come on, fishy. Icy darter. Yeah, these fish all feel like they're made of coral. But we got the reward for catching 50 fish, and it's hair dye. Well, that's something we got. I'm not gonna hide the fact that I'm a bit disappointed by that, but we'll find a use for it eventually, maybe. Eventually someone will go, I want hair dye for my quest objective, and we'll have it. I can only imagine what the electric hair dye is gonna look like, though. Oh, that's a lot of green things. Parched drum. Oh, we have a cave all of a sudden. Okay. On the list of things to randomly appear, I was not expecting a geologic structure. Geologic or geographic in this case? Things I was not expecting that I'd have to think too much about. Got that watered. This is gonna be a little tree, isn't it? I think this is gonna be one of our trees, maybe. Actually, no, it's not really growing that tall, so it's probably gonna be a shrub, actually. That's definitely a tree, though. Let's go get our seeds planted. Okay, everything is still running fine. I'm getting too used to things going wrong. Oh, I just need to sing to these, not plant seeds. Oops. Oi, no trying to throw stuff off the edge of the island. I do not approve of that. Oh, and we've got little rocks we can go pick up. Now that I think about it, I am gonna have a lot of stuff to go break up when I get back to the Alchemist Grotto, because I've forgotten to do that for a couple days now. Oops. I'm still happy that I have these particular glasses, though. Every time I see the glasses, I am happy to have managed to acquire them. Oh, we've got one of our first insects for this place. And it is a dry wriggler. Well, that's certainly a name. I don't need to sing for that. The weeds. Oh, we've got some more weeds. And please do not run off the edge of the island. That is not good for a dry crawler. Okay. Running off the edge of the island is not good for either of us. And let's go break this rock too while we're here. Oh, the cave's right over there. The loading video made it seem much larger. I was just like looking around. I was like, I don't see the cave anywhere. Where's the cave? But the cave's right over there. And let's see. Don't have to sing for any of those. Oh, we're already almost done. That actually feels a little surprising. I thought we would have had much more time to sink into this. But no, we are actually making some pretty good progress for this, it seems. Go get a bunch of Moira and everything. Yeah, it's mostly just watering, I guess. So I guess it makes sense that's going fast. We do have a few spots like this where it's been planting something before we water, but for the most part it's just been straight up watering and cutting stuff down. Yeah, is this it? I've missed something. Moma beans. Okay, where's the thing I've missed? back over here. Oh, I see the weed now. Hiding on the other side of a rock. Okay, so I've got that all handled. So off we go for some cave spelunking. Oh. Huh. Cave spelunking, and we've got a puzzle. Okay, so this puzzle is simple enough. Let's go ahead and get that on over. Move that like so. Move that like so. There we go. Oh! There we go. There we go. All quickly handled. Now let's go find out what our rewards are. Ooh, a belted tunic. I might actually give that to somebody. Ooh, and charcoal wallpaper. Finally have a dark colored wallpaper that I don't have to buy. Well, think about having to buy things. I guess I can go to the general store and have the ability to buy wallpapers and whatnot from there too. So I should go check that out while I'm back in the town. Go ahead and grab our resources from this place. And what do we get? Eggplant wallpaper. Interesting. So is there... Ooh, we got a well. Not really anything else that I care about. Now, let's head to the nature reserve and find out what we have for rewards here. Some thorns, some papaya, an acorn. Not really what I was expecting. How do I go and make adjustments to this place again? There we go, E. So, I want to go and use rare stuff, admittedly, and none of these are rare plants, so we won't go place anything further down. And we have the general store right here, which I actually think we have some things we can use to customize it if I remember correctly. Lucky box, we have 2 of them. We'll go put blue and a pink lucky box out. And you know what? Oh! We can use the coins for this stuff. Okay. So we got eyeball wallpaper. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Let's see. Oh, that's just maroon. Navy. Don't have any navy. Let's go get one of those and see how it looks on a house, maybe. I already know that the yellow looks pretty good. Red frozen. That sounds like it could be nice looking. Okay, we've got a couple of these, and... Oh, wait, no, I can get more. I have several of those coins, but I guess I don't have the right lucky box to go and exchange more of those. So, hopefully we'll go get whatever other colors of lucky box we need in order to actually be able to expand upon that. And for quests, it's still just this mustache, and I'm not giving up the mustache my character has, so that person has to wait longer. Let's go pluck the plants that are now growing in front of our house. And we'll go break some stuff down. I should probably see how we're doing for getting the resources needed for one of the other perfect seeds. Wow, that I didn't realize I had that many weeds from there to break down. Let's see. We have a lot more resources than I was thinking we did. Oh, that's just a frozen block and not actually anything more specific. Okay. Thirsty lump? Okay, that's a name. Icy boulder, lavish bloom, arid bud, placid flower, cushy posy, using shrub egg, cryptic acorn. Okay, cryptic acorn sounds kind of cool. Charming shrub egg, calm acorn, have the abundant palms. We're actually got quite a number. Wait, do we? Okay, so wait, those are from different places. And then we have some things to sell. Let's go. 1 second, I need to check what the other perfect recipe we have is. I didn't actually open that up because I wasn't thinking that we'd get far enough along to potentially have the ability to make it. I think we don't have any of the spongy, but let's see about everything else. So 15, 10, and then 10. So we're just missing the 15 spongy essence. Okay. And admittedly, we have that from the other seed that I currently have and haven't planted just yet. But I don't want to try and work on more than 2 worlds at a single time, because then it gets really it's really tight for time management. And Alice is ready for us to interact with him again. That's I wasn't actually expecting that, because we have the variety quest done in the Plains District, but I don't think that I actually got this quest from Palace on my other save. I thought I was still waiting for him to go finish dealing with the book. Omen, you're here. I just caught a whiff of another treasure, so I was planning to leave soon. Can I join? Didn't know you liked exploring that much. It's fun. Even though it can be dangerous, you're truly full of surprises, Omen. Are you coming back? Are you that worried about me? Do not worry. I'll be back before you know it. I'm sure you will be so busy you won't have time to miss me. And promise me you will not go on any adventures while I'm gone. Let's go on another adventure together when I get back. That feels rude. You're heading off on an adventure and telling me I can't go on any adventures. At least let me go on one adventure while you're not here. That only seems fair. I just saw something glowing over here. It's a book. Have I read this book? Nancy's kids are adorable. They laugh and play all day long until they fall asleep from exhaustion. And the stories they tell. Only yesterday, Ada was telling me about her friends in the thickets. They're furry and small, and zip, 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 they jump about without even moving. Huh, so we have another journal entry that we found. And we didn't get any more quests. Let's see, we can go claim some stuff from the nice shelter. Maybe we'll get lucky and it will be a rare item that I can go add to the... Ooh. We actually did get a number of things. There actually might be something rare in what we just got. I keep forgetting that for Perfect World Seeds, they will be these gold chests and not just iron ones. But let's go to the Haven of Winter and do a little bit more work on it. Once it's done, we will be able to move on to our next world seed that we have for resources. I guess I could also be going and spending some time checking on the wherever for potential resources. However, one of the main reasons I'm not doing that is actually just simply because of Evercoin and not having done a whole lot to go and build up a stockpile of Evercoin. It's one of the reasons why I keep trying to break rocks in the hopes of getting fossils, because if I'm lucky, we'll get a number of fossils and can go and sell all of those for what I would hope would be a decent amount of money. Let's see, let's get everything watered before we try to figure out what I need to sing to. So just these two need to be sung to. And let's go break this rock while we're waiting for the tree to finish growing. There we go. And we got some gems at the very least. We have some grass to cut here. Oh, and a seed to plant. Let's see. Oh, we have something else to sing to. Okay. It's kind of unfortunate that I'm not getting anything for spongy, but I guess that's kind of my own fault with how I decide to go and set up the resources for this particular feed. But everything else is going along quite nicely otherwise. I wonder if that's going to be a fruit tree or not. I can never tell what the trees here are going to be until they finish growing. Because otherwise they're just giant icy spikes. Okay, with how this cave is, I'm going to be surprised if we don't have another little thing that lets us run through the cave. Go and sing to these, though that was a bit early because I definitely could have gotten some other things to sing to. Like, I'm almost certain this tree. Yeah, the tree. Oh, I missed this fellow over here. So let's get this bush going, and we're halfway there. Luckily, I haven't had any compulsions to sing with that popping up like what I was fighting off in that either last time or the time, no, not last time, the time before last it should be, fighting off the urge to sing Bon Jovi. Should be Bon Jovi if I remember right. And actually a very long time since I've listened to that song. I think the last time I actually listened to that song was maybe high school. That's an interesting thought to think about. That's actually... It's always interesting going back and listening to some songs that you listened to in the past, and sometimes just realizing how old they are. Like, one of the songs that I was listening to, I had listened to it when it first came out, and when I went back and listened to it some more the other day, I was taking a look at when it came out. It's like, oh yeah, it came out roughly 15 years ago. I was just looking at it, it's like, no it didn't. That came out like just last year, right? And just the moment of, wow, more time has passed than I thought it has. And then there's a couple songs where it's like, yeah, that's from several years ago, right? Just simply because some of the artists that I listened to had some songs that Well, they have the majority of their songs that they did like 10 plus years ago, and then there's like 5 new songs that were all within the last month, and it always confuses me when that ends up happening because I'll end up coming across the songs like, I don't remember this song. And because people I was listening, or the artists didn't, go and release any new music for 10 plus years, suddenly having new stuff to listen to was a surprise. Lots of insects to catch. Ooh, glacial flyer. It would be kind of neat if these little guys had a coral look to them too, but it's fine if it's only the fish. Let's head off to our perfect world seed and see how it's growing. Has it expanded any? Nope, we're still just working on that, on this first area. Oh, the more this like lilac colored grass comes in, the less I like it. This might be a case where I do consider seeing if I can get something more desirable as far as I'm concerned for... Oops, that's right. That's a tree that's nice. Get something that's more desirable for the color that is on the ground. And we have something back here to deal with. Huh. Let's go water this plant and I guess sing to it too. Oh, and what all did we get? Got some mixed seeds. Oh, we have okay, we've got birds making noises and I was not expecting the noises. Oh, I could cut this tree down. I'm not going to, but I could. So let's go water these. And is there anything else? Please stop making those noises. I keep thinking it's something else. I'm not used to having other noises except like background music and the whale call. So having the birds making various calls just keeps catching me off guard. Also, why do these birds look like the most normal freaking thing in this game? Like everything else is super off and weird, and then the birds are just normal birds. Okay, they might not look normal if I get close to them, but from down here, they look normal. And we're gonna have a lot of things to sing to right here, it seems like. So let's go get seeds planted. Oh, I see that you're getting grumpy, cat, so I'll probably end up calling this stream to an end relatively soon, just simply so that I don't... Ooh, wind chimes. That's for the florist. Okay. Well, I'll probably end up calling this to an end somewhat soon, just simply so I don't have to deal with a super grumpy elderly cat. And do I need to water these? No. It does not always feel consistent with what things need to be watered the next day and what things are just like, yeah, we're done growing. So let's get that all going. Let's sing to it. Let's go see what the seed is. A bristly nut. Okay. That's a thing. And how much is actually left to be done here? Doesn't feel like it should be that much, but we still... Oh, we need to plant something here. I think we have a couple things that are left to be watered. Actually, that looks like a fruit tree that's done growing over in the distance. Is this done growing? Yeah, it is. And it is in fact a fruit tree. Okay, what the heck made that sound? That sounded like a angry parrot. Oh, that was the last of the things to do here. So that's all done. So, wait, is it still the fruit day or did I? Whoa. Okay. So that's one of the sky whales. And we're now actually getting like a much better look at it. That is very vibrant and nice looking. But whoa, that really gives you like a size comparison, I guess. Okay, so it is still the fruit day. So I have a grumpy cat. I'm going to go ahead and save here and we'll start calling things to an end. So I will go and say a few things with the ending here. I will not be streaming for the majority of this upcoming week. I might do something again on Saturday or Sunday, but for the weekdays, I'm going to be taking a break. I've noticed that the quality of my stuff has not been nearly where I would like it to be, so I'm hoping that by taking a break, I can come back and get the quality of my stuff back up in order. I'm also going to be starting to record some videos for some series, and we'll go and have those being uploaded in place of days where I stream. I do There will be a few exceptions for replacements. One of those will be I'm going to be doing recordings and streams for Scarlet Nexus. I will be streaming Yuito's storyline, whereas I will be recording Kasane's storyline. And after we go and finish stuff for Yuito's storyline, I will go and publish stuff for Kasane up to the point we've reached in Yuito's storyline. Uh, it, I will probably switch .hackgu over to recordings. However, Harvestella, for the time being, I'm not certain whether I want to leave it as a stream or a recording. Grow is the only thing right now that I'm sitting here and going, this is 100% going to stay as a stream simply because I want you guys to be able to see these worlds growing alongside me and such because once again the growing of these little worlds is part of the draw of this game. But I think that's going to be everything that I can think to address at the end of this. So thank you very much for all of your time and patience with this. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. If you enjoy the content I make, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video, whatever that might be.